you can't fight fire with ice. That's a frozen fact that public safety officials are grappling with as extreme cold continues to grip Washington and much of the rest of the country this week. Broken water mains make fire hydrants weak. The water that firefighters carry on their trucks can freeze. Pumps lock up, firefighters fall down. You see people trip on hose lines during sunny days, much less add ice, too, said Northern Virginia firefighter Chris Kamiensky at Arlington's Station 1 Wednesday. Plumbers have their own low-temp truisms: pipes burst, as do drivers, batteries fail, engineers, metal breaks, and doctors, joints ache from cold, bones crack from falls. It's all the toll of the cold. When the air gets down near zero, parts fail and people despair. From freight rails to frostbite, a deep freeze can mean deep trouble for a city and a species built to operate at more temperate temperatures. Meteorology has become a doomsday science. Bomb cyclone? Polar vortex? What happened to scattered flurries? Bomb cyclone blasting east coast before the polar vortex arrives. When things get very cold, things change. John Jarrell, president of Materials Science Associates in Rhode Island. The nature of materials change, and the systems we've designed to operate at normal temperatures are stressed. The evidence is everywhere. Crews are struggling to keep up with a record number of fractured water mains, with almost 80 reported in the Maryland suburbs Wednesday. DC Water was working to fix 50 others while fielding more than 200 emergency calls a day tied to the frigid temperatures. Plumbers reported hundreds of calls for broken pipes at homes, apartments, and office buildings, including a burst hot water supply line that spawned a small sidewalk glacier on L Street in downtown Washington. More than 5,000 motorists in the district, Maryland, and Virginia called for help Tuesday, mostly for dead batteries, flat tires, and getting locked out of their vehicles, probably from leaving keys in their cars while warming them up, according to AAA Mid-Atlantic. School systems struggled to get their buses on the road, and nearly all, including the district and Montgomery, Prince George's, Fairfax, Loudoun, Arlington, and Prince William counties, announced they would be closed on Thursday. In Fairfax, about 200 of the district's nearly 9,000 bus routes had been delayed Wednesday or affected by buses with faulty batteries, freezing brake lines, or other weather-related damage, officials said. At least one DC charter school had closed with a broken furnace. The cold played its winter wiles on bodies too. Sometimes the bodies were complicit, such as the young people in Loudoun County who found themselves in hypothermic waters earlier this week after driving their SUV on the ice near Algonquian Park, or the skater who broke her wrist on the frozen C&O Canal. But some bystanders were also felled by the freeze. Joints, particularly arthritic ones, grow achy in the extreme cold, possibly because the low barometric pressure causes tissues to swell. Sufferers of cold urticaria disorder have an itchy allergic reaction to cold air, and Raynaud's disease causes fingers and toes to go numb at times like these.